everybody, thanks for hanging out with me today. It's my first Inktober and I'm excited to share it with everybody, even though it's really intimidating and kinda scary. And everybody's kinda scary. But you know what? This year's different. I'm gonna stepping out of my little box. We're gonna jump right into it. Me and my squeaky chair and my shaky hands. It's gonna be fun. Although I quickly realized that wasn't the point. It's not supposed to be scary, it's not supposed to be intimidating, it's supposed to be fun and relaxing and a good time. So that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a good time. I'm also not gonna promise that I will make a video for every picture I draw. Something might happen during the month and I might not be able to, and I'm already behind, so I know they're not gonna be out in order or on time. And they're also not all gonna be perfect. That's part of Inktober. It's just getting better and working towards, progress as far as skill. And there's gonna be a dip in that, a curve where, this is kind of boring, or, oh, this is really hard, it looks bad. And that's okay. That's how art works. But the big picture is to have fun and be proud of yourself for putting the effort in and trying to draw every day. That's how art should be. It's not reserved for people who are professionals and people who are really good at it. It's for everybody, and I think that needs to be more common. So I'm doing this to not only kind of force myself to draw, because I tend to not, because I'm scared just of myself. Oh, I'll upset myself or let myself down. But you know what? That's life. Nothing's perfect, and sometimes it's not going to be what you want it to be as far as art goes. So I figure, hey, I'll throw this out here and people can watch it, and maybe we can do it together, and hopefully we can get through this. We can make it. I just gotta try. But I digress. These videos aren't, a showcase or anything. It's motivation for me. I have to get through this. I have to set goals for myself and be a little harder on myself, because I need to push myself. I think as artists it's easy to kind of not, especially if you don't have a lot of self-discipline, and I always thought I did, because I do push myself, but as far as art goes, it's scary, it's intimidating, and I've had a lot of people in my life tell me, well, you just shouldn't do it, or you don't do it enough to be good, and that's not how art should be. It should be fun, so we're just gonna have fun, dang it. It's gonna be heckin' great. But I double digress. I might not have a video for everything, but I'll certainly have a picture that I'll post somewhere, maybe Instagram, if anybody cares, honestly. But yeah, motivation. We're gonna work together if you want. You don't have to. I'm not gonna force you. Or you can just enjoy watching me stumble and flippity flop around like a fish. That's great. Whatever. If I can make somebody happy, I'm succeeding. But anyway, the first prompt was ring, and I hated it. I honestly hate the first 3 prompts. I think they're dumb. But that's only my own fault for not being creative, I guess. But it's funny, because I was just doodling in my sketchbook a picture I had taken of my boyfriend playing guitar. I was like, oh, I like this. It's fun. And I was enjoying myself and getting all, detailed in the pencil. I was like, wait a minute. Guitar. Ring. And thus Inktober began. That was my first sketch. And it kind of got a little easier from there, because I stopped overthinking it so much. And I actually really like ink. It's one of my favorite things ever. So I was excited to draw something and be forced to use the medium that I enjoy. I'm not good at it, but I like it, and that's what matters, is you're having fun. And I think that's why I finally got the guts to participate in Inktober, is I feel like I've finally surrounded myself with a bit nicer artists. They're a bit more supportive, not as judgmental, and oh, you have no right to draw if you aren't a perfect artist, which is really important. It's really easy to hate your art and not want to do it, especially when there's people around you who are like, well, just don't do it if you're not good at it. Or the only way you'll get better is doing it all the time. And you're like, nobody likes it. I don't want to do it all the time. You know, like it's hard and it's easy to hurt yourself. I mean, artists are fragile creatures. We need love and care. We need a terrarium and full of good things. We're sensitive beings. At least I am. And me as an artist, that's me. So yeah, I don't expect this to be perfect. It's not. Nothing is. But it was fun, and it's of somebody I love doing something they love while I'm doing things that I love. So yeah, it was a good time. I enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoy it too. Thanks for watching. If you're still here. Have a nice day otherwise. Oh, and I should clarify, that's not him sticking his tongue out. That's not a blip. You know, like cats do. It's a guitar pick. I mean, you're supposed to use the guitar pick, but he likes to put it in his mouth and not use it. I was like, why do you do that? Why? But I don't know. That's just what he does. That's how he does. Like my kneaded eraser? It's my friend. I forget often that it's right there. Like, I think I almost draw on it, and I still don't realize it's there. Just draw under it. It's either that or I'm too lazy to move it. I'm on my floor, though, recording, so I'm leaning on my other arm. Yeah, so maybe he was just hanging out. There it is. Yep, there. All of those pauses are sped up 200 times. That's too long. Why am I so slow? Oh, here's the bit. So, I was under the impression Inktober was just use ink. Any kind of ink. It's ink. As long as it's ink, Inktober. It's great. Wonderful. Well, I was like, well, I'm gonna use my Copics then, because I love my gray Copic markers. I've had fun with them in the past. They're good to use, but I don't know, I feel like I failed it already, because I get the idea, like, ooh, I'm gonna make his guitar stand out, since that was the prompt. It was ring, and the guitar is what rings, and blah 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 blah. And I make it like the color of his guitar, which is like a golden color. And I use Copics, it's ink, but it's not black and white. So, yeah, I failed. If you're hardcore, only black and white, no color, only black and white, then I failed by your standards. But you know what? I've never done Inktober before. I thought that it said they made it, you know, open and acceptable for all kinds of artists. Yeah, you can have color as long as it's ink. Which I was like, yeah, Copics! Woo! I need Copic practice, and this month is about practicing and improving your skills, and that's why I'm here. So I did it, and I have no regrets. No regrets. No regrets. Internet might feel otherwise, but you know what? I myself am okay. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. coloring the pick. See? It's like a little bit of the same color as the guitar, but I tried to make it not tongue colored. I don't know if it worked or not. Oh, look at those circles. Those are perfect. Am I right? Absolutely flawless. I could not have used a stencil or anything to make that look better. Spilled pumpkin guts all over. Those aren't leaves, those are pumpkin guts. And biggities. Thanks for watching though. Have a nice day. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I loved making it. It's actually kind of fun to watch it. I recommend recording yourself drawing something and watching it because it's really fun. Yeah. I hope you're doing Inktober too. It's good.